Okay. Neck tat say Onika. I got more slaps than Aretha. When you lose the queen, niggas friendly.
Craving, like gravy. Like, yes, over top of like turkey or like a hamburger steak and rice. Like every day.
I can still watch YouTube while I'm cooking.
I've been craving that. So effing weird. I don't even know where to get it. Well, maybe Cape Fear Barbecue. Anyways, I'm back, guys. I'm just dropping Darren off. He has to go on a little business adventure.
I'm watching the video.
So that's what we're doing. But when we're reunited, we're going on a trip. So excited. So I'll talk to you guys after I drop him off. You probably can't hear me anyway.
Can you see me?
Crazy.
Putting stuff down that side of the drain.
Who? Hey girl. We just popped up real quick. Hey Jasmine.
Ash, you look so dark.
Thank you. What do you be? What you in the corner? What you in the corner, yourself?
Okay. I'm gonna use that again. Nash, after you get that out there, that look like you're going to go scare the crap out of somebody. Yeah, use it for the drain.
Nasia, come find a charger, baby.
No, I'm gonna turn my phone off.
Oh, okay. Go say hi to Grandma. Oh, yes. We just got over here. I just came by because my mom be working a lot and I don't be seeing her and I be busy during the week, staying focused, chasing my dreams, bitch, my goals. So I had to start limiting my sit around time. So I came to say hi to them and see if she wants to ride to the beauty supply. So she might want to do that. Don't stop, get it. Oh shit! This floor is slippery. Shit, I almost bust my ass.
Mom said she had a little piece of chicken.
Who taught you how to do this? Get out of my room. Please get out. Girl, please get out. Alright. Alright, bro, come here.
I know how to chill.
This hat is kind of cute. The hell? Do they have a mirror? Girl.
So, I'm going to show you something. Are you looking?
Yes, I'm looking.
So there's something up there. Like, some stuff. I'm going to go look at it.
She's cute. I'm really feeling these guys. This one and this one. So cute. I might have to get it. Nasia's still looking. So my child got this $65 wig from It Tress. So I guess we'll do a little try on. She's down for the try on. So yeah, when we get to the house and stuff, sis will go ahead and try that on for y'all. So cute. Okay, bye guys. Okay guys, we're home. We're about to put Nasia's wig on, so Y'all finna see us do that. This girl is so spoiled, I swear. And the older she gets, the more expensive the shit is that she wants. It's like, sis, I told her don't ask me for nothing else for the rest of the day, because it's the $65 wig, sis. The hell? I don't know what's going on. I truly don't. If you're not already, make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'm posting some fire ass looks, the fuck. So that will be right here. Go ahead and turn on your post notifications so YouTube don't be hating on your girl and not showing y'all when I upload, okay? So hit subscribe, and right next to it is the bell. Hit that as well. That will send a notification to your phone and let you know that I have uploaded. Because I noticed that like my numbers be going up and down as far as people who are watching the videos that are subscribed versus just people just, you know, looking at the video title or whatever. Ooh, cold outside. It's cold, rainy, ew. And I feel bad because like I'm hungry. Well, maybe I should just make a sandwich because I have food here and I always be wanting to order like Speedwaiter and Grubhub and all kinds of shit, and I have food here. So maybe I should just make a sandwich and not make nobody come out here in the pouring rain, because I don't like doing that. I mean, I don't know how to look at it. It's like they have a job, but I don't like people to be in the inclement weather, but you know. I spilled something on my shirt right here. Syrup, but it's still okay. No room for the miserable. Ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, hold on.
Alright, so she got all these twists, braids, whatever you want to call it. So we are putting on this cap. We got this color because the wig is blonde. So we're going to put all of this in here. Like so. And dang. Lunch lady vibes.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Because we have a bunch of ladies that wear these.
Right. Okay, and this is sit down, girl. This is a top model 42-inch lace free part wig by It Tress, and it says it's curling iron safe up to 400 degrees. But we're not doing all that, right? Right. Yeah. Anyways, it's like a clear sticky thing on this, so like it can catch your skin and stay down. That's cool. All right, we're going to just hold it right here. Yeah, hold it tight. Oh gosh, so much hair. Okay. You're so funny. Bruh, this is just... What are you doing? Alright. So that's the wig on. I want to take a picture with you for our thumbnail. Hey guys, I'm just getting off work, and every month, like clockwork, I'm crying. Oh my gosh, like, I hope you all had a wonderful Monday. At this point, I'm wondering if this is even because I'm on my month. I'm sure it's because it's my PMS time. I just have so many things on my mind. My mind is always busy. Like, I just want to say thank you to God. Let me start there. Let me start there because God is so good to me. He's so good to my family. What the heck is going on right here? I think they just got in a scuffle. Okay. But anyway. Yeah, I know I look crazy. I know. I am a mess though. Honestly, guys. I'm a mess. And I might have to take a little break. Which is the last thing that I want to do, but I really need to get myself together. Like, I'm so tired. I'm so drained. It's really kind of hard when you want so much better. Not that what I have is not enough. And I think I've already explained this, but I'm sorry. But if my angles are off, but I can't hold my phone. Anyways, so yeah, guys, I'm just getting super uncomfortable, which I feel like I said before, like, I know I'm being prepared for something. And I'm seeing things happening before my eyes. I'm getting responses from people that normally wouldn't have seen my stuff. I'm reaching out. I'm just gonna tell you guys this. This shit is not for the faint of heart. Like, at all. And it's almost like, I feel like you almost like, okay, like, let's talk about, like, for instance, like a blac chyna. And I hope you guys can follow what I'm saying. And I'm on my iPhone right now, but I hope you guys can follow what I'm saying. Blac chyna got her start dancing, right? And then online clout type of deal, I believe, because I've been following her for a long time. But Blac chyna catches a lot of flack for a lot of different reasons, and I feel like I already said this. Like, if I already said this, I'm gonna be mad. But anyways, I think I already said this on camera. I just can't remember where I left off with this. Yeah, I did say it already. Okay, so the point that I'm trying to make is that it takes such a level of maturity, and I don't even know if it's maturity. It's something to have that gift of being able to just, like I said before, either she's seeing all these things or she's just not seeing the haters or whatever it is. This stuff is not easy because, like, Blac chyna right now, they're talking shit about her because she's supposedly dating Soulja Boy. Like I said, like, everyone's going to have an opinion. Everyone's going to have an opinion, and I feel like I need to write that down somewhere because it's like people's opinions really can stop your cash flow. For me, like, people's opinions had me dressing a certain type of way, and see, this is how I am. I've always loved my body, like, not always, but I grew to love my body because coming up, I was so skinny, right? And I would, like, pray and hope and pray and hope every day. I want bigger boobs, right? And I would pinch them and I would, like, twirl them. Oh my gosh, my parents, y'all gonna have to excuse me because y'all gonna see some stuff. This little YouTube channel got me coming out of my shell, honey. Slowly but surely. It's not an overnight process. But I love you. I would twirl them, pinch them. I think somebody told me I had to sing a song, like all kinds of stuff. Like, because this one girl, I remember, her name was Trina. Trina, if you ever see this video, girl, comment, subscribe. She would tell me these things about the boobs, and I remember I would love her eyebrows and I would love her eyelashes. I would always love everything else about everybody else, but I just like always wanting more, right? Or what I couldn't have, or what I wanted, or whatever. So she told me she would put Vaseline on her. Girl, I never forgot this, that you would put Vaseline on your eyebrows and on your eyelashes, and I still to this day do it, like not consistently, but you know. But so yeah, eventually I got some big ass boobs. And it's crazy because I'll have to move the phone because it's like oncoming traffic, all kinds of stuff. But I got the boobs. So thanks, girl. You were just developed a little faster than I was, but I got the boobs. But yes, so I've always loved my body. After I had my daughter, my body changed. And I grew to love my body even after I had my daughter. And so now I kind of do want to tweak certain things about my body. However, I'm trying the natural route first, which I would say it's not going so good, but whatever. But I have a style, and I don't think that I've ever fully tapped into that style, because I've always been worried about what someone would say, and people close to me know that this is a huge problem of mine. But I'll tell you what, that is a huge problem with a lot of people, and it's not just me, because there's certain things that people close to me are insecure about or think twice about, or it's no one is 100% like confident. And I was watching a Nikita Dragon video today from her birthday. This video is all over the place, I'm telling you that now, so just all right. I was watching Nikita Dragon's birthday video, and it's like, you know what, she was just so happy. Like, I'm just so emotional. Oh my gosh, if I start crying, it's not because I'm sad, it's because I'm on my monthly. But she was so happy that she could finally be who she wants to be, and she looks so amazing. And that's just such a beautiful thing to me, because it's so hard to really fully be myself. I've always been very eccentric, right? I've always been a little bit different, and you know, you get judged, you get laughed at, you get picked on. I mean, that's life, you know. You gotta have thick skin, you gotta have thick skin. Everybody says that, but I feel like it's harder said than, I mean, it's easier said than done, because there are things that people that tell me to have thick skin don't have thick skin about too. So I'm trying to build this thick skin. I'm trying. But what I'm saying is that, you know what, it's not right. I should live for me. I should live to just make me happy. Like, if I want to wear sweats today, I should be able to wear sweats today. If I want to come on camera without makeup, I should be able to come on camera without makeup. And I got to own that shit. Like, I can't come on here and be happy. Like, oh, hi guys. Like, nah, I got to own that shit, because nobody's going to believe it if it's, people can smell that fear. And that's just really what it boils down to. And it's hard to do that when, you know, you want to be sexy. Like, in my 30s, I feel so sexy, even though, like, there are little things that I want to tweak and, you know, fix and this and that, but that'll come. But I've never, you know, I'm owning my shit. Like, I'm owning it, and it feels so good. And it's like, I want to radiate that. Like, I want to be confident. Like, I'm confident, but it's kind of like, I'm confident. I want to be confident, like, bitch, oh, I look good. Like, I always would tell people, like, damn, you need to humble yourself. But you know what? I'm tired of doing that. Like, of course, I'm going to be humble in that no amount of money is going to make me treat somebody like again, because I've done that. And that's how you can quickly lose everything, right? So, look at my baby. You can lose everything that you work for in the blink of an eye by not being humble, by not being appreciative. And I never want to do that again. I never want to make anybody feel like because I was on top. Hi, gorgeous. Like, that's why I want to build this relationship with you all, because there's so many things that I've done in my past. Some of those things I've already said on here that I don't see a reason to be shamed, because everybody's not going to tell their story, and that's okay. But I want people to be able to relate and know that, oh, she did that and she's here, or this or that, or know that you're not the only one, or whatever. Like, I don't want that. I want to be able to teach you guys something, but and I want you guys to be able to teach me something too. And, you know, for a long time, I couldn't accept constructive criticism. Now, I think that sometimes people don't understand what constructive criticism really is, because sometimes people say things in a way that it's not constructive, but then they'll say it's constructive criticism. And, like, I'm intelligent enough to know the difference, but I used to not be able to accept constructive criticism, but now I'm being more receptive to things that people say, and I still may talk back a little bit, but I will try to correct things more now than I used to. Not every time, because I'm gonna tell you what, you know, to piggyback off of that, sometimes people give the best advice in the world, and I'm so guilty of this, best advice in the world, and we don't take it. So it's almost like a hypocrite, but that's life, you know. Also, I was watching Salt, and if you don't know who Salt is, the way I found out about Salt is through Daisy Marquez. And at a point, I used to watch them together all the time, or whatever. Not all the time, but they used to do videos together. I don't really know what's going on with that, but anyways, Salt was just saying how you know, she was doing her assumptions video, like these assumptions about me, and people were saying that, you know, she's this and she's that, and she just was like, nah, I'm not this or that. I have anxiety really bad. And you know, you could think someone is so beautiful and so perfect and poised and put together, but like I said before, you don't know what internal demons a person is dealing with. Just like, you don't know, especially dealing with like mental health, anxiety, depression, things of that nature. Like, you never want to turn a blind eye to those things, because you don't know. And it really makes me sad, and it really sickens me that people will just off the bat be like, oh yeah, you're full of shit. Oh yeah, well, this person's full of shit, or just not care at all. Oh my gosh, that is so heartbreaking to me. Like, it's so sad, because who the are you to make someone feel like, who the fuck are you, God? Oh, you're God now, because you can say, oh well, yeah, this person's full of shit, they're faking this and that. You don't know. And it's like, would you not feel horrible if you were actually the last person that someone got to talk to before they did something really stupid, and you basically didn't give a fuck what they had going on, because you were just convinced that because you can't see the illness or whatever, that it's not real? Like, how dare you? Like, people kill me. People are so hypocritical. It's sickening, and it gets on my last nerve. And yes, I'm getting upset because something happened, and I can't go into detail because it would be a HIPAA violation, so I won't do that. But, you know, people really need to look in the mirror and say to themselves, like, what am I dealing with internally that is making me this way? Or what is it? Like, it's sick. I mean, honestly, it's sick. Like, take a little extra time sometimes. Like, and I know I said this before on Facebook and somebody had clapped back. Like, I said something along the lines of, like, because at a point in time, I didn't want to go out. Like, I used to be a club head. I think I told y'all this before. I used to be a club head. I used to always, why am I sitting here with my seatbelt on? I used to always want to be in the club and this, that, and this. And then, you know, things changed for me. And, you know, anxiety really kicked in bad for me. And I wasn't myself. And I wasn't able to just mingle and just enjoy having a good time, because so many different things had transpired in my life, and I lost so many people and lost friends. It just was so much stuff that I wasn't able to just go out anymore and just be me and enjoy myself. And also when you're, you know, this is going to probably be a long ass video, but also when you're dealing with relationships, sometimes that can be very draining and toxic and emotionally negative and stuff like that. When someone is basically telling you, oh, you know, this is stupid that you do this, or why are you crying, why are you this, why are you that, why are you an emotional person, why is this, why is that, why is this, you know, and then you try to appease someone and you try to change things and this and that, and you lose yourself. Like, you lose yourself. So at this point in my life, like, I'm learning myself again, and it's like getting back on. I'm so sorry if this video is all over the place, but I need people to understand that sometimes things are not as transparent as you want them to be, because sometimes people are still trying to figure it out for themselves, and it's hard to be yourself and be a little crazy and be a little introverted and then sometimes extroverted, and then have a chemical imbalance and, you know, all these different things, but at the same time still trying to be normal and, you know, being kind of the new person, and people thinking that, oh, well, she must just be stuck up. It's just like, oh my gosh, like, no, like, I just can't be myself because I don't know you like that yet. Like, I have trust issues, you feel me? Like, I've gotten close to people and they've died, and I'm gonna say this to y'all. I've been to more memorials. I've been to more memorials and I've been to weddings. You know, it's like you sign up for something, you know, i.e. the military, thinking that, you know, oh, I'm sorry guys, let me get myself together. You sign up for something sometimes, like the military, like an example, and you do it so innocently, not really ever fully prepared for what may happen if you actually do have to go to war or, you know, whatever. And a lot of things are not real to people because they've never experienced it. They've never experienced it. And I don't want to take away from, you know, everybody loses people, right? That's a part of life. That's a part of life. But I don't know how to say this without diminishing
somebody else's feelings, but I can only speak from my perspective. You know, things were very carefree for me for a long time. You know, I got into trouble when I was coming up. I had a little lying problem, and then I had some issues coming up, and you know, I deceived my parents and stuff, but for the most part, outside of that little, you know, stuff, I was a good kid. For the most part, I was not perfect, but I'm just a little rebel at heart, but I'm not a disrespectful type, but I'll push my limits, and I'll push other people's limits, and you'll tell me like that's hot, don't touch it, I'll touch it, you know, it's just like that. But you know, when things are not your reality, it's kind of hard to understand. But you know, nothing can prepare you for some things that happen in life. No amount of simulated exercises or, you know, battle drills or, you know, things like that, just, you never expect it to really happen. I mean, I'm sure some people do. Like, some people are probably like, oh yeah, that's what war is about. But in my mind, it just never dawned on me like that. But, you know, that was another time. That was many years ago. Yeah, like I said, I'm PMSing, so I'm OD emotional, and you know, another thing that really bothers me is that it's really hard to talk about mental health. And when you're doing well for a long time, people kind of forget that you have a mental health issue, and you forget too. But then the fan hits the fan, and then when you need a little time to get yourself to, people can be really insensitive, and you know, it's unfortunate, but that's life too. And then you have those people that are like, well, if you don't tell me what's going on, I'm not gonna pry, type of thing. But I need people to understand that mental health is a little different, because it's not a physical bleeding wound that you can see, and it does sneak up on folks. And you know, if you see some patterns and signs and things like that that are not of the norm, I just don't know how people can turn a blind eye to certain things. Do you think that that means that it'll go away? Like, do you think that you can't help a person? Maybe just, hell, give them a hug, give them a handshake, give them a wow, people really just, I'm losing faith in humanity, to be honest with you, sometimes. Like, whatever, whatever. Sometimes I get frustrated because I feel like people don't see the growth and the changes that I'm trying to make, and they still point out things that maybe I used to do or whatever, and you know, it's like I just got to eat that because they said it, and it's like, you know, that's not fair to me. Like, what if I sat around all day long like telling people like, oh, you need to do this, oh, you need to do that? Like, I don't understand how people could do that, but okay. I guess. Look at her, she just having the time of her life in that mud. I love her so much. So carefree. But I'm sorry about all the crying, guys. Sometimes I really just get like that. Like, again, mental health disorders up in this bitch. Like, shit'll be cool and shit'll be not cool. But, you know, sometimes you really got to get in touch with that side, and you got to let them tears, you know, fall. And it's just like that. And, you know, I want people to start giving a, you know, please, thank you, about the well-being of those, you know, other people. And if, you know, they have mental health issues and stuff like that, maybe you should just like give a, not you, you know, not you guys. You guys are sweet. You guys are really sweet. You guys have the best comments, and you guys are really sweet to me. But let me know if you know someone that suffers with mental health, and maybe you just don't understand what it is that you can do. Maybe you can tell me a little bit, not divulging people's personal information or nothing like that, but what are some things that people do that you don't understand why they do that, and maybe I can help you understand. Because it's like when you don't, I don't want to throw so much at y'all and y'all be like, well, damn, like, you know, you got to kind of ask me stuff, because I really truly am an open book. But I sometimes don't know what to tell you about mental health, because if I'm not asked a direct question, then it's kind of like I'm just talking and it sounds really crazy. But that's exactly how I feel. But I'm not crazy, because I know right from wrong. You know, for the most part, I know the law, you know. But I don't just be doing crazy stuff. Like I said, I've been doing really, really well. And the only thing that's been stressing me is, you know, things that I don't want to talk about right now. I'm open. Like that's so contradicting. I am open, but right now I can't tell y'all what has me so stressed, other than I want to be in a different position, and I can elaborate on that when I'm in that position. And I could say, girl, do you remember when I said blah, 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 blah? Well, this is why. Like I was saying, like God is really preparing he's preparing my journey. And, you know, I believe in him. I trust in him. And, what the hell? Why do I hear my mom? Like, why do I hear you all the way? But I got a couple more things that I need to talk to you guys about later. So hopefully I can talk to you guys later about a couple things that I wrote down that I think you guys are going to enjoy. And I would love to get some feedback on these topics. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments what we talked about as far as the mental health. And even if you're feeling things that you're not sure, or maybe you've been feeling different lately, sleeping more, not sleeping, you know, don't just say like one thing though, like, because sometimes it takes like a couple different symptoms to, like, I'm not on here diagnosing folks, but I could just, you know what I mean? Like if you just tell me I've been eating so much lately, I mean, that could be so many different things. You understand what I'm saying? So let's be a little specific. And if you know, really think that there's something going on with your mental health, you know, we could talk about that. And if you don't feel comfortable putting that on in the comments, you know, you can always email me. You can always send me a DM. You can always do that, and I will not share that shit. And if you want it talked about on my channel, then, you know, just let me know if you want it to remain anonymous or not, and we can definitely, I will respect you in that way. I'm not that type of bitch. But I'm gonna put my Instagram name. Oh my gosh, I've been talking to y'all for 29 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna put my Instagram name on the screen and in the description box. Make sure you guys check the description box, because I've been filling that hoe out lately. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a very, very, very blessed week. I am trying my best, girl. Okay, I'm always blessed, but I just gotta let go of the reins sometimes. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.